This is a question that we ask every guest on the show, and you can be as creative as you want to be, and you can go beyond 2025. Looking forward, we're looking forward just over 5 years. What do you think the future role of HR will be in 2025?
Oh, I love this question. It's such a creative one. So when we look at HR now, and I think historically, you might think of HR as the custodian of the workforce. We work with our workforce, our employees, create the right tools and policies to drive productivity that helps us win in the marketplace. Going forward, I see HR as being the custodian of work. And what I mean by that is looking at the body of work that's happening across the enterprise and understanding how to allocate that work to the appropriate channel. And so it becomes slightly less employee focused and much more work focused. And let me kind of give you a few examples. Right now, I think most of us should have a good sense of what our employee base looks like, maybe our contractors as well. We may have a good sense of the projects that are happening across the enterprise. I think it's a lot more difficult for many of us. But we've got very little insight into the corpus of work that's actually happening across the enterprise. So where I see us moving and where I can aspirationally hope we move is having a much clearer understanding of that full body of work, being able to plan for that work, and then being able to help allocate that work to different places so that it can be done more efficiently. Now, one channel is the employee. I think it will continue to be a very important channel. But we also have contractors, freelance work, certainly automation, which we talk a lot about, whether it's bots or AI, freelance work. It could be crowdsourced. It could be sent even to customers to do. And so if we think about HR as kind of the arbiter of that, of helping get the work to the right place to be done most efficiently, that's, for me, a very compelling vision. And as part and parcel of that, we can then think about within any one channel, what can we do to optimize that, to make sure that that channel has what they need to be as engaged and productive as possible. So if we think about the employee channel, then certainly employee experience, these types of things that we talk about a lot right now, become absolutely critical. But there can be other channels that we may not spend as much time focusing on now. So contractors or freelance that we might really want to in the future. And that's, I think that can add a lot of value to both our extended workforce, but also to the business.
RJ, that's a great answer. And I think it shows that actually the future for HR is a lot brighter than some doomsayers would say. I think it's a great function to work in at the moment. Thanks for being on the show. How can people stay in touch with you?
LinkedIn is a great way to get in touch with me. So if anybody has any questions or would like to connect, feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn.
That's perfect. RJ, thanks again.
It's a pleasure. It's good to see you, David.
It's always a pleasure. In this series, we will be speaking to a range of senior leaders who are pushing a data-driven and digital HR agenda. Make sure that you subscribe via your podcast app of choice and also via our YouTube channel for free and regular interviews with the digital HR leaders of the future.